Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with the Cradle of Civilization DLC as Florence, going for the Prince of Egypt achievement, where we of course have to form Egypt as Florence. We have started expanding a tiny bit in Italy here, but unlike our last campaign as Avaria, aggressive expansion is a huge deal around here. We just took well, could basically have taken 100%, or we did actually take 100% peace deal of the Papal State, but we could only take one province, Umbria here, which we had a claim on, because there was just so much aggressive expansion going around if we had taken any more of that land. We have a lot of expansion opportunities in theory here. We could probably take Siena as soon as Hungary is no longer willing to protect them, and we could definitely attack Urbino as soon as our claim on that is done. But the aggressive expansion is just stopping us from doing that. So we're taking it slow. We're going for influence ideas to reduce aggressive expansion. We're trying to go for the H idea here, H ability, whatever you call it, that reduces aggressive expansion. Since we humiliated the Papal State, we now have more splendor that we're gathering. So we're getting extra 7 a month. So we're getting somewhat closer to this. And we're not going to get any of these others here, I don't think. Maybe we could somehow get a presence in Africa for the 2 continents thing. But for that, we either need claims or a no CB war. And no CB wars, that's a lot of stability and aggressive expansion and stuff. But on the other hand, getting our foothold in Africa would be great, because the aggressive expansion up here doesn't really concern the people down here at all. If you check the aggressive expansion map mode, they have 0 aggressive expansion from us. Same thing if we aggress here, people here won't care. So that would give us sort of double the expansion opportunities over time. Umbria has been court, and I definitely want it stated too. Hopefully gonna get more of that state sooner or later. Yep, that is court. Burghers demand control of provinces. Oh, that's because we're a republic. Interesting. Haven't played a republic in a while. I didn't realize that for republics, burghers actually want land, while the clergy apparently do not. No, they do. They expect to control 15. I don't know why it's not red. Why is it not red? Expects to control 15%, but still it's not. Odd. But the burghers are red because we're a republic, yes. So they want 1 piece of land. And if we check our estates map mode, okay, we only have this given away. Preferably you would want to give them a center of trade, but our center of trade is our capital, which cannot be given away. So we're gonna have to give them either Lucca or Pisa here. Which one's better in trading? That's definitely Pisa. It's also just the bigger one. So yeah, let's just give them Pisa, I think. I mean, this is sort of more focused on trading, so we lose out on less manpower. Maybe that makes it better. Yeah, let's give them this place. Burghers, percentage of land. Oh, it's not even 20%. So would Pisa be enough? Would he be happy if you got Pisa? Also no. Would also have to do a tiny bit of development, which I could. I have tons of military power anyway. So let's give them Pisa. And then develop Pisa until they are at 20%. Probably just 1 tick of development, I hope. We just developed. Come on. Yeah, there we go. They're now happy. I'm not particularly happy to give them so much land, but I will. As soon as we expand enough to get extra centers of trade, that will no longer be a problem. I want a claim over here on Sicily. It's not Sicily. Sardinia. Just so we could declare war on Aragon if we wanted to. And I kind of like taking Sardinia or Sicily, in fact, to get a foothold in Africa. But, well, let's see. Or we do go for that no CB war. It's very tempting. Could no CB somebody like these guys? Who are you allied to? Morocco. Okay. Anybody here that doesn't have a strong ally? Tlemcen, these guys. Tunis is allied to Mzab. Mzab is somewhere down here. That's probably not particularly scary. How many troops do you have, Tunis? Tunis. 6,000 troops. Okay, so that should be easy if we want to do this. But if we were to declare no CB war here, Mzab would join. We would lose 2 stability and get 2 war exhaustion. That's not that bad. And we get aggressive expansion, 48 aggressive expansion from doing this. Some of that goes against Savoy, which already hates us. And then we would also have issues with aggressive expansion down here. Gain ducats, lose. No, I think I prefer this. Gain stability is great, especially as a merchant republic where stability is extremely expensive due to this stability cost modifier from tradition. I really like the ability to get more of that. Yes, give me more prestige, please. Chance of new heir doesn't matter. We're a republic. We don't have heirs. Military technology is still too far away. It is tempting because otherwise we have to war against Aragon. And Aragon, as Naples as the junior partner, is allied to Venice. They probably have like 3 or 4 times the troops overall than I have. 3 people who are all, well, Naples is bigger than I am, but everybody else is bigger than I am. So, and they have the ships, so I couldn't even get to their stuff. Well, I guess I could siege down Naples down here, but that's about it. If I were to no CB war here, I would have to build boats. Because I only have 6 cogs, if I remember correctly. Yes. Cannot build 2 mothballed navy units, that makes sense. Do we have naval force limit? I don't think we have leftover force limit, but I would still... If they have 6,000 troops, I would need to land at least 8,000 troops to fight them, I think. And then Mzab is going to come in, but until Mzab is here, we should be able to bring... Oh, that's Mzab. Should be able to bring in other people. So how many troops does Mzab have? Another 6,000, so it's 12,000 troops we will have to fight, and that's rather close. How is the friendship over here? Opinion map mode? You guys like Tunis, you would give them military access, so Mzab would be able to get in there. Mzab won't get the access, but Tunis should be able to secure it. Tlemcen. Let's check your opinion map mode. You will not get access, and Tlemcen would get access. So once again, no easy cheating of that. So we'd have to build a bunch of transports and then jump in there, or wait for an opportunity. And we'd still lose 2 stability, which is super expensive for us. And it's gonna be hard to get into Africa down here. Most things are fine. I mean, we can slowly expand here. It's just that I don't want to slowly expand. I want to expand faster. And this coalition thingy is just going to take down so slowly that it could be a bit boring to sit around and do nothing. Yeah, bad marketplaces or a bad temple. I guess I built this temple. If Mzab were not... I mean, we could probably just crush them, right? Get our boats here while they're drilling. We declare war, immediately leave the boats. If they just don't just run away, which they might, it just takes a while to get off the boat, then we could just land and stack wipe them here before Mzab has any chance to get in here. How's your technology? Level 5. And we are also on 5, but getting to 6 as soon as we want to. It's tricky. I really don't want to lose the 2 stability, because it's going to cost us how much? We have plus a bunch. I mean, they could make the clerics... What's clerical dominance? Clerical dominance? Just a random event we had, or what's that? Just a modifier we have? Clerical court dominance. Modifier, 50% stability cost. Probably an event for quite a while. So we have a ton of stability cost modifiers right now. We have plus over 50%, right? 44 and 15, yeah, that's like almost 60% modifier on boosting stability. So we pay 160 twice, so over 300 stability, admin, to even declare this war. And we'd get a ton of aggressive expansion. Whew. None of this sounds particularly tempting, I must admit. And I need to spend some more admin. No, not admin, the other admin. Military. On another terrible, terrible general. It's not gonna help us either. Could we sort of peacefully? No, we're not big enough to just vassalize anybody. We need to get a foothold in Africa. Somehow. If we can do it without a no-CB war, that would be awesome. I could... If I don't get this ability, I don't get the Justified Wars, but instead I get the Transfer Subject one. That says I can get claims bordering claims. I assume that also means across water. So I could then claim Cagliari because I have Sassari, and then claim Bizerte or Annaba, well, Bizerte, because I have the claim here. I'm gonna try that. So let's go back and build a spy network on you. And as soon as I've taken this claim on Urbino, which I cannot. Do I already have the claim and just forgot to call you back? Apparently I already have the claim. So call you home. Send you to Tunis to build spy network. Let's see if that works. It's annoying to lose out on the aggressive expansion reduction thing for a while, but if this works, we get more points, we get our foothold in Africa, we can expand in 2 different areas, which helps a lot with aggressive expansion, and it's just generally gonna be great all around. So let's do some more development, and I think I'm gonna do what I should have done before. Don't want to do it in Pisa for the merchants. Don't like it in Lucca. Why does Lucca have such a negative manpower modifier? What's going on in Lucca? It makes them so bad at manpowering. Local, oh, it's just autonomy, so it's gonna drop it down. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is in Tuscany, which is my capital area anyway, turn on the country development thingy. And then give Lucas some pips in military. Because yes, I'm doing development because I need to spend military, but that doesn't mean that I have to waste military power on overly expensive development. But it does mean that now the burghers are unhappy again, because Pisa is not big enough for them anymore, so let's give them one more tick, whatever. Yeah, that's enough. Never had an estate, I don't think, that required 20% of the land to be happy. We're basically at manpower cap, so we want to go to war. We just can't because, well, aggressive expansion, right? Come on. Get to 800. Yeah, I can't get any of these others. 2 continents is the only one we have any chance of getting. Any other way to get onto Africa? This is all Aragon, so all this access is controlled by Aragon. This Crete is Venice. If I could fight Venice without Aragon getting involved somehow, then I could maybe take Crete, but then I'm at the Mamluks and I definitely can't fight the Mamluks yet, so that's also not an option. Anybody interested in being my friend? No, just a bunch of HRE people. Gain a base tax, lose some manpower. Sure, since I'm capped anyway. Let's grab that. Keep that military power on watch. Of course, I can't grab a claim right now. What? Why are you... Oh, because I again gained tax somewhere. You're annoying, burgers. You're really annoying. You know that? Wait. Oh, yes. Okay, there it goes. That's good. 2 more years, then we can take military tech. Trade protection against Morocco. Yeah, but trade protection is not good enough. Right? I can't take land in a trade protection war, I don't think. I also cannot check that right now, so let's come back from Tunis for a second. If I were to go trade protection, I can only do reparations, trade power, concession of defeat. Yeah, nothing useful. So let's go back to Tunis. Da, da, da. I think Diplo power is so important right now that we need to keep him again, even if it tanks our Republican tradition by a bunch. It's an interesting trade-off. I don't think it's probably worse than the usual hereditary system you have in monarchies, but it's an interesting system that you have in republics. If only there was another way to get Republican tradition. I don't know that there is, except for getting a lot of power projection. Come on, H. 49 more points. Age in Tunis was discovered. It's not the worst. It's going to slow us down a bit, but not by a ton. Just don't discover the one in Aragon. That would be bad. Come on. Get it done. Meanwhile, we're just collecting money and monarch points and getting closer to taking our tech and getting more ideas. Diplo annex cost reduction, very good. And also we got our first idea here, which is another tech cost and idea cost reduction. Very nice. Very, very nice. Great advisor has died. It's the military one. Maybe we don't need a new military one right now, considering how much we're wasting our military power anyway. Or, well, being forced to spend it, I should say. It's not an actual waste. Still good to have development. And how many more months is this? It's 14 more, that's 2 months? Click. Yeah, next month we can take that ability. And then see if this works. Can I send the guy back to Tunis already? No. It's gonna take a while until we actually know. Because that spy was discovered. But let's see. Let's grab transfer subject. And then grab this claim. And then you might as well come back from Aragon, I think. Nothing else we could claim. And then in February, I'm gonna send my diplomat here again to build that spy network. And to see if we can actually fabricate on Bizerte, which would be very nice. Also in February I should be able, or well in January already, I can take this tech, which is a very good tech. Tactics and stronger infantry, pretty good. Can I build more troops? Do I have force limit? Yes, I have additional force limit. And I triple check this. Yes, it's not the gun technology, so let's get into the infantry. And it's January. I think I should start building some boats, because if this works, we're gonna need boats. And just like that, we're out of sailors again. We're also gonna need sailors to actually get these boats in working condition. Burghers lose loyalty, lose influence. Burghers gain influence, and we get 12 peasant regiments. And they gain loyalty, I don't like it. We lose some ducats, and they gain influence, and they gain loyalty. Yeah. I can spend 23 ducats. It's fine. Plus, are we to milking again? Oh, we can already. So you guys, I'm gonna... Yeah, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna cancel the quest with the prestige. We're not getting to 50 prestige right now. It's just not happening. So cancel this mission. And now I'm going to make the burghers a tiny bit too influential, but again, we can take away their land if we have to. So I can then demand Diplo support. And you guys, how close are we to admin? Oh, quite a while. And military is ready. But you need to ton more, so I call it diet here. Then we need another 25, so we can... 20 is easy, but I don't have small pieces of land to give away. And I do not want them to have... Maybe I shouldn't have called the diet at all. Yeah, that was a mistake. Now we're gonna have a hard time to get to the right amount. Oh, we need 35, right? No, 25. 35, so it's actually perfect. Never mind. Absolutely perfect. Now we have one too many generals. Ooh, and I'm capped because I'm an idiot. And we kick... Oh god, are you terrible. Yeah. Idiot. That's me. Let's... just take the tech. Oh, we can't... actually could even have just taken the tech. Just bad. Just lost out on some military power there. Oh well. State firearm regiments. I think I like this. We pay more for the army, but we get tons more drill. I mean, currently we are pretty drilled, so maybe that's not necessary right now, but we want to do that at some point. What's the other tech we can take? Admin. Build workshops. I love workshops. Yes, please. Give me that. Workshops are like the best buildings. Workshops. So, don't have tons of good workshop places, but what can you do? So, 21st, I think. There. Build me a spy network again, please. We still have some, that's good. So we don't have to wait forever until we can see whether this actually works or not. Pass something act. I think this is fine. 0.01 reform desire for Catholicism for tax and missionary strength. Yes, please. There's the disaster. Again, keeping an eye on it. Let's not have it pop. Have you fabricated your claim yet? Or are you just not doing it? You have. Nice. Good boy. Good boy, Ferrara. Could tell them to fabricate on Venice, but I kind of don't want to anchor Venice right now, so let's not. Could also get a claim on Roma, I guess, while I have nothing better to do. With you. 2 more ticks? Probably 2 more ticks. Until we can try out our claim. Could I see that in here already? Oh, I can claim it. Excellent. This is great. So now we just need our boats. And we need to send our troops over there and hopefully crush with the first attacks so we don't get killed. Tunis, 7,000 troops now. Yeah. I'm gonna try to grab their troops while they're still training. If they're doing that, that would be very nice. I guess I'll unmothball you. Not that I have the sailors to actually keep you up and alive. Oh, gain some sailors. First time I think that was ever happy for that. Ooh, another siege pip on the very good general already. I mean, he's gonna die soon, I assume, but he is very, very good now. That's pretty nice. Are you still drilling? You are still drilling. It could still work out. How are my ships doing? Coming along. Rebels are still fine. How's that unrest? It's all good. So I think I can move these troops now. Whoa, another siege pip? Whoa, he's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Split this in half. Send 7k over here. And you guys can stand around to suppress unrest for a bit longer. Boats can sit in Pisa. Not that it matters. Truce Ferrara has ended. Ooh, yearly corruption. I don't like that at all. France paid the debt of Florence. Florence. Not me? Provence. It must have said Provence. Provence. Can't have been Florence. I am Florence and I have no debt. So, Emperor has passed a reform. He's still our Emperor. Shadow Kingdom still hasn't fired yet. Plutocratic coup. Here come the boats. Go here, Mr. Boat. Oh, can actually take one more troop, right? Let's send everybody here. And one of you... one of you. Let's take the cav for maximum damage. Here. Merge up, attach to the boat, go here. And let's declare this war, right? Still allied to just Mazab? Yes. So, diplomacy. Oh. Having a diplomat would be good. Let's take the one from the Papal State because it's closer. So we don't waste our time here. Idea. Ooh, aggressive expansion impact. Very good. Now declare war. Take Bizerte. Oh, I forgot that they have boats out here. Get my boats immediately here. Before they... No, don't sink my... Please don't sink my cogs. We have actually captured a ship from them. That's good. Put some ships in here. Don't sink my cogs. Don't sink my cogs with troops on them. Did you? I don't think you did. Still have 8,000 troops here. But that gave them time to run, which is unfortunate. Could land here. Because it's highlands, it's defensible. And we just hang out until we have the other troops over. I think that's good. Come on, land. Can't be so hard. Come on. Get off that ship. Thank you. Merge. Go here. You guys just need to live here. Until you have reinforcements. Attach. Go here. And as soon as that's taken, we can actually land in that port. And then we have our full army ready for action. There. Let's go and try to kill them, even if this is highlands. I think with the flanking and our assumed tech advantage, yes, we should be able to take this. Split off the ships. I mean, I guess you might as well repair before you go back to your work, just so you don't die. Crunch. Crunch it is. That's a full stack vibe, actually. Now there are only 6,000 enemies left in this war. Very, very good. Leave a siege stack with our beastly siege general. 7,000 troops. And the rest can hang out actually on the capital fort, I think. And siege that too. 2 sieges at once? What is this? I think you're strong enough to blockade. To help with that siege. This is going to be so helpful. And this way we didn't take the gigantic aggressive expansion thing from the no CP war that we were thinking about. So we should be able to take a bunch of land without getting a coalition down here. I hope. Let's check that disaster. Still fine. Let's grab a new quest. Form an alliance with Urbino. Vassalize Urbino. I would like to vassalize Urbino, but I assume they're gonna say, no, you're way too small. Actually, no. Actually, they would be extremely happy to be my vassal. Sure. Let's take this quest, and as soon as we're not at war, we're gonna grab that. Improve relations here. You need to like me a lot in order to be willing. You can come back. To keep an eye on this stack that they don't just try to grab my small stack on Tunis without the general. We might even lose that fight. Be sad. We don't. Now I think I'm just going to leave a small troop here and take the rest of you to fight here. 25th, arrive on the 23rd, so wait 2 days. And now you should also arrive on the 25th. Yes. Urbino has been excommunicated. Yeah, I still try to vassalize them. That's not how you get away from me. Siege guy, now go to the capital place. And non-siege guy, you can get out there. Siege Modena to Florence. What's this? Oh, it's land from my vassal. We can take it and they will hate us. We can lose our claim on it, which is fine, and we can lose prestige. No, I'm fine losing the claim. You're my vassal, I'm gonna eat you anyway. I don't need the claim. We now have a cardinal. I guess that's good. We're actually starting to accrue some papal influence here, even though the papal state still does not like me. We lost nothing here, that's good. Keep on going. What's also good is that we're going to take a bunch of coastal land here, which allows us to, I hope, get a bunch more sailors. See, Ferrara, why are you attaching here? You're not even allowed to attach, but still you are. Are you at war with somebody else here? Toggart? Oh, it's Toggart. Never mind, I'm going to Mzab. Let's just take Mzab. Not that I want their land, I just want them out of this war. Oh, but they're sending 6k troops, actually. Let's walk back through the desert. Yeah. They raid me. It's fine. Maybe I don't need to take Mzabian land. I don't know. Probably unnecessary. Check that disaster. What's the peace deal I'm looking for here? Oh, they're actually fighting somebody else and losing. That's great. I just need 3,000 troops here, so... let's do that again. Shift, consolidate. And leave 1, 2, 3, 4,000 troops. Let's address to Ludwat. Sure. And I'm actually being helped by whom here? Jarit? Whoever Jarit is. Is that you? Yeah. Are you at war with somebody else? Oh yes. You're also at war with 2 other parties. I actually should have taken that land then. Which I'm now not. I can try to still get it. It's probably going to be sieged by somebody else, but maybe we get lucky and we get our hand in on that siege. No, they're sieging it, right? What's happening here? Is that even a fort? What's happening here? It's not a fort. So... you're definitely getting it, right? Yeah. Get gold, lose nobility, gain burghers, or gain stability. Yes, please. Definitely gain that stability. Again, stability costs extremely high for our country because of the low Republican tradition. So I'm definitely going to take that. And I also want to take more. What do I want to take? Who's going to be angry? Jared and Tripoli. And more people. Maybe that's too much, considering. I think Jared and Tripoli would be fine if it's going to drop. We're just going to wait for the end of the year and then do the peace. Then this is not going to be an issue. Are these lands that I actually want? Yes, 12, 14, 9, yeah. Is there a trading thingy here? Yes, Tunis is a double center of trade. Well, the one is just from a temporary one. Still, that's gonna be fine. I don't really need to siege Mzab here, but I could try to get something out of them, at least their money. How are burghers doing? 31%. Just 3k necessary though, so drop off most of you. Any cool decisions? No, that's just the firearm regiments, but after this war we might actually want the additional drill. So that's good. Merge up. And I think you can already walk here. So, oh no, you were not supposed to walk. Bah. dragged the box a bit too big, and now... so I kind of don't want to keep him again because of our tanking tradition. Also, he's now an embezzler, which I don't like. We have the tech cost reduction, idea cost... I think it's tech cost, right, that he has? Is it idea too? What's... just tech cost, and we're not taking tech anytime soon, so we might just swap to a new diplomat candidate, I think. Yep. Let's do that. I could just peace out. Oh, I wanted to wait until the end of the year. That's why. Oh god. Improved relations minus 20%. Okay, I'm gonna throw him out at the end of the next year. That's not a thing I ever want. Because that directly influences your aggressive expansion reduction. So, 30th of December. Please give me that peace deal with the 50 aggressive expansion. And what else? What this does not give me is new neighbors. So I would have... our next fight would also have to be against these people. If I didn't take Zeus, but instead took Annaba, it wouldn't even have aggressive expansion. Interesting. This also wouldn't. Okay, okay. So I can actually take quite a bit. This is probably too much. Kabylia and Togot would drop out right away. Tunis is peace locked, and Jared and Tripoli... it's gonna be fine. I think this is gonna be fine as a peace deal. At the end of December. So then I don't have to care about declaring war on them soon again. So we take war reps and just their money. Sure. And the alliance with Mazab, I guess. Cost me some Diplo for taking that land, which is annoying because it's in the Diplo idea group, but that's fine. Let's do this. Send demand, and bam. And I think that's a fitting end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did quite a bit. We found our expansion into Africa, our expansion opportunity, by using this claims next to claims mechanic here to actually avoid having to do no CB war. Now we have 2 theaters in which we can war while the other one recovers from aggressive expansion. And we also have our first foothold in Africa, which we of course need in order to eventually go over to the Mamluks. Excellent! Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.